Welcome, and
Welcome.
to the DNA Sportscast Christmas special. Got my hat. This guy's too cool for it. No,
I'm wearing red,
wearing his
bro.
red. He's wearing his
my
red.
red. Come on now. Come on now. We've
yeah.
got Mr. Boxing. Boxing. What do you call it? Behind us.
Oh, Mr. Boxing behind us.
What do you call it? The boxing bag.
The ball.
Fucking hell.
Christmas balls.
I really should know the name of that.
This is
Jesus Christ.
I've got 2 balls. You got 2 balls. We got a 5th Christmas ball behind us.
We've got to cut that out. I'm joking. I'm kidding. So Merry Christmas, everyone. It's that time of year now where we can look back on.
I think when this goes out, it's either Christmas Eve today or might be 2 days before.
No, we'll see. We'll see.
I think I see something in the corner of my eye, and it's just this ball.
Yeah, it's
it's
gonna be your peripheral the whole time. You're gonna keep
yeah. Anyways, the Premier League is back.
Thank God, man. About time.
League action is back.
The
World Cup was great and all, but I missed it.
You love to see it.
Yeah.
You love to see it. And it's a different feel.
I'll tell you what, this second half of the season...
Don't have to be respectful about countries anymore. I'm going to say players are cunts for just based on that fact.
Yeah. Anyways, I feel like the second half of the season is going to be a lot different. It's going to look much different.
Yeah.
I swear 90% of the media coverage for the first half of the season was how Arsenal's gone to a flying start, and then the rest, that was 10% was about Arsenal. The other 90% was what's happening with Cristiano Ronaldo.
All right, let's forget about that for a second. Remind me how many games have been played this season. It's about
16.
How many?
No. One was missed. We missed one.
It was like
Queen
15,
died.
14,
14, 15. Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
How many games are in a season?
38.
Okay, so do you want to minus that away from 38? Tell me how many games that's left.
We've got 23 games left.
I can't help but notice that being more than the games we've played.
Yeah.
Can't help but notice that. I'm predicting Arsenal drops to... Look, they've got a good points tally at the moment, but they drop off.
Yep.
They drop off and City take over.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about a few... about Arsenal and a few transfer rumours, because their main man up top has fallen. He's out for a few months, Gabriel Jesus.
Well, initially it wasn't that long, was it?
It was. I'm not sure.
What was
exactly? I think it was a few weeks ago they said he's out for 2 months, so he's at least missing the first month of the season.
Let's
the second half of the season. Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I don't know how much it's going to impact them, but I feel like they are a momentum side. We will see them lose a couple in a row. I don't feel like feel like they're going to go on the same run as what they did. I know they lost to City, right? They lost to City. But like I've said to you previously, when City's won the title, some of the times we've beaten them both times in that season. So head to head doesn't matter in this case. I feel like Arsenal will finish top 4.
Yeah. I think if
they'll finish top 3. Easy.
Yeah,
I think they're too far, like not far ahead, but a lot of shit can happen between those games, 23 games. You know.
I'll tell you what, if the World Cup didn't happen and the Premier League just kept playing through, I think that momentum genuinely could have carried them to the title.
100%.
That's what I was saying with
Leicester was like, yeah.
Mate. Every week that year, I was like, "Oh, they're gonna fall off. They're gonna fall off eventually. They're gonna fall eventually." That's exactly what you've been saying about Arsenal.
Everyone was saying, like, "Oh, this is not gonna happen."
Unless they make a really smart striker signing, because Nketiah is not good enough to hold off until Jesus gets back.
No,
not at all. They have to make a signing. I saw Vlahovic was linked, but I don't think that'll happen. Gakpo was linked, but now he looks like he might go to United.
Can't wait if he does. He's going to be awesome. This is exactly what we need.
Yeah.
It's exactly what we need. Yep. I can't wait.
And I saw a few other links to some people I don't even really heard of, but the thing is they don't need someone that's going to be good eventually. They need someone who's going to start now and like carry them until Jesus is back.
Yeah.
And rogue shout, CR7.
What about CR7?
To Arsenal.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Piers Morgan will have an explosion in his pants.
I did see that link. I think it's bullshit, but I think you never know. Someone who's gonna just sit there and finish for a month. and then play a few games here and there. If he can accept that role, I think it's actually not a terrible idea.
I'm not saying that I'll look at him differently. No, I'm not saying that I'll hate him, but I'll look at him differently.
There you go.
I don't know how I can. At the end of the day, when I think about liking someone, I think about, can I tell other people about this person in a positive light? How can I go and say, like, this cheap bastard just goes to sides just to win titles? You know what I mean? But Arsenal, I don't believe will win the title.
Unless, I don't know who they can sign. Maybe Ivan Toney.
No.
I don't see him leaving, but yeah.
What do you mean Ivan Toney's not going to play? About the...
Oh, yeah, he's not.
This whole betting scandal.
Yeah, the betting thing.
It's getting worse.
Yeah, it's getting
He's
worse.
charged a further like 20, 30 charges
Yeah.
of these illegal instances of, I believe, gambling, or he was sort of like a facilitator. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he just did the betting, if I'm honest. But
yeah.
Ivan Toney would have been a great player for Arsenal.
Yeah. I think he would have been. I think that would have been a perfect fit, to be honest with you. But I mean, I don't know. Until Jesus is back, they need to do something. I don't know what they need. Someone.
Nketiah. Come on, brother. You're wearing the number 4. You're wearing the number 14 now, man. Like, you've got to step up, and he's gonna have to, man. He's gonna have to. He has to. Otherwise,
otherwise they're done. Yeah, they're done.
Otherwise, they're fucked, man.
But yeah, they've had a lot of players go to the World Cup. So coming back, I think, I don't know. It's entirely possible that they'll fall off. I think City had a lot less players go to the World Cup.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head. And yeah, so I think they're in a good position to attack him now.
Look, what I think could happen potentially, is Newcastle overlapping Arsenal.
Yeah.
Looking at Newcastle's form, feel free, go for it. They haven't lost in a long time, right?
True.
And the way they play is not dependent on one individual. Almiron killing it, sure, but that's just because he's a team player, and now the team is playing amongst themselves. Isaac will come back from injury. Wilson will have a bone to pick. Not with the Newcastle, but like in terms of like his own performance, he'll be pushing hard. And I think a lot of their rotational players are pretty good too. You know, you got Chris Wood on the bench, Longstaff, featuring. So I just think that Newcastle are putting together something under the radar, and I know that they have been a focus of this season, but I feel like Arsenal, overshadowing everyone else. I think City ultimately wins it. But Newcastle closing on Arsenal.
Yeah, and Newcastle didn't have a whole bunch of players go to the World Cup, did they?
No,
had Trippier,
Wilson, but he didn't play.
Didn't play as much. Trippier played.
In the midfield, you had Paraguay, so Paraguay didn't go, so Almiron didn't play.
Guimaraes went, didn't he?
Sweden didn't go, so Isaac didn't play. Obviously injured as well.
Guimaraes went, but
he didn't play that much. No, he didn't. I don't know why. They won the game he played though. I think he scored, didn't he?
Possibly.
Anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Anyways, so yeah, I think they're very strong. Another team who I think is very strong is Liverpool. Not many of those players went to the World Cup and played a lot. Van Dijk's the only one I can think of that played a lot. Like, you got Alisson played for...
I don't like that.
Brazil. I don't like it either, but I'm predicting this.
Yeah.
He, I don't know. Alisson played, but he didn't... It's goalkeeper. It's a different story, you know? And then you've got Van Dijk played a lot.
But he didn't overcook himself. He's fine. It was just...
Trent went, didn't really play. Didn't play at all, I think. Who else? You've got...
Trent did play.
Did he?
I thought he played the first game. He played the first game.
Possibly.
Played the first game, and I realised it was useless.
Yeah. Well, you got Henderson went, he played a few games. Then you've got the attack. Salah didn't go. Nunes went, got knocked out early. Firmino went, didn't really play a whole lot, I don't think.
Who's this?
Firmino.
Yeah. No.
Diaz didn't go.
No, I don't think he played.
Yeah, I think they'll have a strong. I think they'll get back into the top 4.
Bro, you're right about Trent. Why? It's like I don't know what it is about English games and plays and whatever, but you get this understanding on how a team is going to field, and then after you look back on it, you're like, oh, yeah, well, he would have played. Then you're like, wait, he didn't play. Shaw played. Trippier played, And I was surprised, not surprised, because Shaw has had a consistently good delivery into the box for years now from his side, and same as Trippier. So it made sense.
And then your mob, I think, will come back. Not sure about top 4, but
I think we're just outside
you'll
of
get
it.
close, maybe just outside
I think we're just outside of it because, like you said, you got Liverpool to come up, you've got Newcastle stay up there, you've got Arsenal City.
They'll both stay up there, yeah.
So I feel like that's probably going to be the finish. It's going to be Liverpool.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's going to be Liverpool. Oh my god, what's wrong with Liverpool, Newcastle, Arsenal, City.
Yeah,
that's what it's going to end up as.
Not a bad shout.
My goodness.
And speaking of my mob, I think we're in for a rough second half of the season.
Chelsea, yeah.
Because I talk about all these teams that, drop off a bit, but not many players went, so they're all rested, so they could get back into it. Chelsea had a rough start, and a lot of the players went to the World Cup.
Yeah.
You got even the backups, like Pulisic. He played
did
every game.
alright.
And then he did well. He played a lot. And then you've got Havertz. You've got...
What do you mean? They get a week off. That was a joke.
You got Havertz. You got Thiago Silva. You've got...
I
but then
understand how they can just
the
jump
other
right back in.
the other players all injured. Reece James is injured. Kante's injured. Chilwell's still injured. And then you've got the players who did stay back. Armando Broja, he'd done his ACL.
That's bad,
you've got,
man. You guys are in fucking trouble.
Fofana was about to come back from injury, and now he's hurt himself again.
Yeah, you don't look good, man.
Yeah, it's rough.
You don't look good, if I'm honest. I think, it's going to be a rough year. I think. I'm just trying to look at your squad and your injuries. Fofana, Spilicueta, Loftus-Cheek.
Apparently, according to Fabrizio Romano, we are looking at another striker to bring in.
You have to.
And a shout was João Felix.
Yeah, I could definitely see that happening.
Interesting. If João Felix comes in, I think that was an option for Arsenal as well, up at striker.
Yeah.
If that happens, and then obviously we've got Nkunku coming as well.
Mm-hmm.
Not now, but after this season.
Yeah.
Then our attack, people got to go.
They do, man.
Ziyech had an amazing World Cup, but I feel like he has to go.
Yeah.
Pulisic, is he going to hang around? I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think Ziyech. I think he needs to go elsewhere, man. After seeing that World Cup, I don't think he can leave that and be like, I feel confident in going back to Chelsea and I'll be able to replicate that form, because I feel like there's a disconnect. He did retire from international football to come back, and I think it might have been pride that got him over the line in terms of his performances.
Yeah. But I think we're going to have a rough time. You got Kovacic as well, played the whole time.
A good player though. He was pivotal in the Croatia team too.
Yeah.
Actually, he was actually unreal. I probably should have mentioned something about him in our team, but Kovacic is such a underrated player too. He's such an underrated player.
Yeah.
But I think if you keep what I see right now, you've got a good core group. You do. It's just
they're a bit all over the place.
You don't have depth, and you're a season away from losing your depth, like the depth your existing. How do I put it?
Within Kunku coming through, we have to make a lot of changes. I think Ziyech probably has to go. I mean, maybe he can keep up his form and Pulisic and carry us through, but I don't
I think it makes sense to play them. The guys
it definitely does.
The guys you want to get rid of, because it just ups their value on the market. You don't want to be getting rid of players for a terrible amount if you find that people clubs are gonna, once you want to offload him, be like, you know what? No, we don't rate this guy as of now. You know what I mean? And I feel like they can leverage Ziyech's quality by getting good form out of him, and then and then selling him off.
Yeah.
And
this season,
I know that Chelsea, you guys, very business savvy. Obviously, you got to be pretty business savvy when it comes to running a football club. But these Americans, they're very. I think they're very. I don't know how to put it, but I think it's more very much on the value of the player and what they have to bring to the team instead of as an individual. Whereas Ziyech was brought in because as an individual he's a phenomenal player. So same as Aubameyang, man. I don't think he was ever the right call, if I'm honest. I never thought he was. I told you, I want Aubameyang or Ronaldo. I'm taking Ronaldo every day.
Yeah. If it's out of those two, No. Tuchel saw something different, but then now he's not even here.
I'm comparing those two because they have a very similar role in the squads the squads Ronaldo was in. It's like you're coming in to sort of, fill a gap, but you're not going to be filling this gap for too long.
Yeah.
I think that just takes away from them, their quality a bit.
Yeah. And speaking about Ronaldo, the few other links I've seen with him was Eintracht Frankfurt.
Frankfurt?
Yeah. Apparently they had an opportunity to sign him or something along those lines.
Yeah?
I also saw Newcastle.
Okay.
Which is interesting.
Aubameyang?
No, Ronaldo.
Oh my god, I'm like, what the hell am I Aubameyang?
Yeah.
Frankfurt, I don't see happening. Newcastle, I don't see happening. I honestly only see probably PSG or Real Madrid.
Well, he's training there. He's training at Real Madrid.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. It means nothing, bro. It means nothing. He's just swinging by an old fling's place.
Yeah,
he misses. He's a different person. The club's a different person. It's pretty much the same.
He misses the jacuzzi there and the facilities.
Yeah, it's like Real Madrid is like an ageless partner, and Ronaldo is like, I don't know.
Yeah.
The person in the relationship that isn't wanted anymore. You know what I mean? In regards to their form and their age, and Real Madrid's still that youthful, full of power, whereas Ronaldo. That's why I don't see them linking up anymore. I just don't see it happening.
No,
I don't see it happening. It's not a good match.
I can only see like Sporting maybe.
That's why when I say Real Madrid or PSG. It's at the end of the day, it's a guess. I don't know where his priorities lies at the moment.
I think he only goes PSG if Mbappe leaves. That's all. That's the only way I can see him going there. Otherwise,
I think they should be able to play together.
What? Ronaldo, Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi.
Neymar go on the bench. Goodbye, mate. Good night. Simple as that. I know what you're saying though. There's not enough room for him on that team. There isn't enough room. You're right.
Yeah. Well, another news, Isco contract got terminated.
I swear it was only where was he against?
Sevilla.
He was only there for.
He only went at the start of the season.
Yeah.
And then he was with Lopetegui there. Lopetegui got sacked, and then I don't know the new guy's name, but he came in and didn't like him.
So the Sevilla coach that brought him in got sacked.
Yeah.
And so he gets sacked.
It's like if Graham Potter terminated Aubameyang's contract now.
Yeah. I don't get an Isco, mate. I don't know. Like I said, who knows where they are professionally? Maybe he's just given up. I don't know. Left Real Madrid. He's like, oh, I'm done now.
Yeah.
I don't know. He came from Malaga, I think, and he was he was the star of the team. He was the absolute star of the team. Went to Real Madrid, got humbled, and now he's got his paydays out.
Yeah. He had his moments at Real Madrid. He had his under Zidane. He was preferred to Bale.
Yeah, he was. Well, he didn't like Bale. As everyone knows.
True.
Talking shit about each other all the time.
Yeah.
But anyway. Yeah.
Anyways, let's go on to. Feels like it's been a long time since we've done this. Premier League predictions.
Oh my god, man! All right, so
Unreal.
What do we?
We've got
What do we think?
Game week 17.
What do we think?
So, first game, we've got. Actually, first of all, I'm gonna just quickly show. So you are on 45 points, and I'm on 43.
Okay, so we're two
nice and tight
away from each other.
Yep.
Interesting.
So and remember how this works, just in case it has been a while. Get 1 point for a correct.
I didn't say anything.
Didn't say anything. 1 point for a correct. When fucking this guy.
Losing my mind, bro. Losing my mind. Continue.
We get 1 point for guessing the winner. predicting the winner, and then an extra 2 points if we get the score spots on.
Right, so genuinely that's going to be coming towards my way, those bonus points.
Oh, yeah.
I'm only
Yeah.
kidding. All right, now
So
let's look at...
Whenever we get one of them, it's really good for the reels, so...
Yeah, really good for the reels.
Really good for the reels.
All right, so first game, Brentford-Tottenham. That's on Boxing Day. We're starting Boxing Day at 11:30 p.m.
Boxing Day games.
in Melbourne.
Yes.
What do we think?
Tottenham... no, you know what?
Go.
You know what?
Go.
Oh, actually, Ivan Toney's not going to play, is he?
No. He will not play.
2-2.
I was thinking 1-1. I literally was like 1-1 in my
First
head.
game back's banger.
Kane penalty, and that's it. And then whoever wants to
Kane
score for
skies a
Brentford.
penalty and Son scores 2. Next.
Gotta let it go, bro. All right, Everton and Wolverhampton. I'm gonna go with a 0-0 draw.
That just screams boring game, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that's
It's
I don't know what it is with Wolves.
Yeah.
Back in the day, though, I used to look back on them and I'd be like, I can't wait to watch them play. Now they are boring as shit.
Yeah.
They are so boring.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with a 0-0. What about yourself?
I'm gonna go with a 1-0 Everton.
Interesting.
Just
Okay.
Get
All right.
something. I want to see something.
Okay. Let's see if they decide to respond after the World Cup. Let's see if I don't think Pickford should be getting dropped anymore because I saw he got dropped.
Yeah, nah.
The games leading up to the World Cup.
Might have done.
Which was interesting.
He is a very...
Yeah, they tried. They put in what's his name? Begovic. Put Begovic in for a bit. I don't know if that was a cup game or not.
But Pickford's one of those players that just turns up for the international games.
No, I think he's pretty good
Maguire,
domestically, bro.
Bale, Shaqiri, Hazard-esque person, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go next game. Southampton,
Next game.
Brighton. I'm going Brighton 2-0. They have struggled to score. They've struggled to score under that manager, but I think McAllister coming back from his World Cup win.
What was it? 2-0? You reckon?
I thought 2-0 Brighton.
I'm going to say 3-1 Brighton.
3-1. Okay.
Yeah.
3-1. So we've got a
Yep.
couple of draws so far.
Yep.
Palace Fulham. I'm going with a
Whoa.
1-0 Palace.
Really?
Yeah, I think that.
I'm actually going to go 1-0 Fulham.
Okay. Oh, there's our deciding one, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
No.
It's going to end up a draw.
It's probably. I thought draw when I first saw it. So.
Yeah, no.
All right. Leicester and Newcastle.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go.
Madison's got a point to
2-1.
prove.
Nah, 2-1 Newcastle.
3-3.
3-3.
3-3.
Right. All right. Fair enough. I get the colours are similar.
Both
Argentina,
teams-
France, but like,
Both
I don't know. Something.
both teams have got goals in them.
They do for sure. But I think Madison will be a bit, maybe have a point to prove. Excuse this weather, by the way.
I said 3-3 and thunderstorm started, so someone doesn't like me.
Yeah, so sorry about that. Can you just relax? The football gods are getting
Sorry, guys.
upset, mate. Jesus.
Damn.
So I think I said 2-1.
Yeah.
2-1 Newcastle. What
Yeah.
did you say?
3-3.
Okay, 3-3. We're gonna write these down too.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
write
write
them
them
down
down
later.
Yeah.
Villa, Liverpool. Obviously, I think Liverpool's gonna belt them 4-0.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna
That's exactly what I was
fucking
going to say.
belt
4-0.
them because they're struggling now. No Stevie G.
Yeah.
And Liverpool, like you said, well rested. Their players are out for. They're choosing definitely violence this season.
Yeah, everyone's talking about Haaland. He's not going to the World Cup. He's back at City.
It's just
getting
the rest
ready,
they needed.
bro.
Well, it's just the rest they needed.
Salah's doing the exact same thing, bro.
Think about what we've been saying about Liverpool, and they've just looked really tired. And the last couple of seasons of heavy metal football, as Klopp likes to say it, has taken a toll.
Yeah.
But now I think you've got your bang on, man. I think they sneak in top 4. Let's see how well of a run they put together, because Newcastle have the potential of putting a good run together too.
Yeah,
see what happens.
It's true.
Let's see what happens.
It's true.
Um,
Another big link was Bellingham to Liverpool.
Yeah, that's gonna keep going until next window. I think.
I think that's exactly what they need. I said that a long time ago. I think it's exactly what they need.
I think a lot of people need a midfielder like Bellingham. I think Bellingham.
Yeah.
I think anyone would want him, being a young box-to-box midfielder who can literally do it hold his own against all these big boys it's just nuts, man. It's just crazy what he's able to do at such a young age, such a young age.
Right, next up, Arsenal, West Ham.
Arsenal, West Ham. I'm going to go with, it's a London derby. I think, it's at Emirates.
I think 1-1.
No, I think Arsenal 2-1.
See, I want to say Arsenal win, but I can't
2-1.
predict Arsenal fall off and then say
yeah, you can. They can have a win every now and then. This is West Ham. This is a shitty West Ham, man. It's not a good West Ham. This West Ham is the worst we've seen in about 3 seasons. This is probably one of the worst starts for Moisey, I reckon. Yeah. For sure, under West Ham. Apart from when he took over.
Wait. Aussie.
Bro, my legs are cooked, bro. As I get older, the worse I react to these bites, bro. It's Australia. I don't know, man. Maybe they shipped over some new Aussies or something.
All right, let's finish this off. We've got... So you went 2-1 Arsenal. I reckon 1-1. Now we've got Chelsea, Bournemouth. Now, again, I said we were going to fall off, but I reckon we demolish.
Bournemouth aren't that bad.
No, they're not that bad. I say demolish. Now I'm thinking 2-1 Chelsea. Just did a complete 360 right there.
1-0 to Bournemouth.
Well, it's funny.
You got nothing to say about that.
Funny. Huh? Next up, we've got United Forest, and I'm going to say a 1-0 Forest.
Why? Out of spite?
Exactly right.
All right, fine. Whatever. You just lose a point then. We're not going to lose that game. That Forest team shit. I don't even think Lingard can play. They're not shit. Dino Henderson is going to... Dean Henderson can't play. He won't be playing. Remember that. You've got...
Wait, I thought he moved there. Is it a loan?
It's a loan.
I thought he moved there.
No, it's a loan. No, it's a loan.
Tripping.
So, at the moment, they've got a few injuries too, man. Nah, I don't think Forest do anything. I think we beat them comfortably at home. I think we win 3-0. I'm not joking, 3-0. Martial with 2.
1-0 Forest.
No Ronaldo. Oh my god, I fucking hate this, bro. They're Martial up front, and Martial's going to have the half of season of his life now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see.
You never know.
Sancho comes back in, helps us to a Europa final. Who knows? Get in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Last game. We've got Leeds and City.
It's a romping. Haaland hat-trick straight off the bat.
I think City work for it. I think City work for it. I think 2-0. I think 2-0 City.
2-0?
Yeah.
4-1 City.
Nah, I don't think so.
4-1 City, Haaland gets...
Nah, they're not going to... Leeds need to warm up a bit, I think. They can't just go right into a game against City after a World Cup break and be like, yeah, we're going to outscore these guys. It's not going to happen.
You just said City and Haaland won't do it, and there was another thunderstorm.
No, I didn't say they won't do it. I said they will do it, just not as comfortably as you think.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Haaland's listening.
Brout is gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Brout is gonna kill me.
All right, but
for saying that. So
yeah, I've missed the Premier League. I've missed it.
What do you mean you've missed it?
I've missed the Premier League.
Oh, you've missed it. You're saying it like, oh no, I missed the game. Sorry.
Nah,
yeah, obviously everyone has. Like I said, you got every right now to be a dog to everyone, every player now. It's nice because there's going to be no sort of a prejudice involved.
Yeah.
Well, same prejudice.
Yeah.
Even though Brazilians annoy me a lot on the field, I love them as people. I think they're beautiful people. Yeah. They dance really well. Just doesn't belong to football. So I'm glad that I'm not going to be able to watch Neymar. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. So top 4 prediction.
Top four prediction.
Quickly, go.
City, Arsenal, Newcastle, Liverpool.
Exactly the same as mine.
Yeah.
Spot on. And I want one rogue shout from you.
Rogue shout?
Rogue prediction.
Martial, top goal scorer from this point on.
Okay.
I did not think about that.
I thought you were about to say overall. But,
no. From this point on, Martial top goal scorer. Even though Erling's probably going to outscore him by 40 goals. But that's just a rogue shout. It's a rogue shout.
Rogue shout. All right. I'll give you one. At first I was going to say Liverpool to get back in the top 4. But that's not really a rogue shout, is it?
Sort of is at the moment.
You reckon? Oh, well, there's my rogue shout. Liverpool getting back in the top 4.
Sort of is at the moment in terms of where they are now and with the teams on top of them. You still got Tottenham up there contesting, but I don't see it.
All right. This goes against everything I said since we started this damn podcast. You said Martial's going to be top scorer between now and the end of the season. Darwin Núñez.
Oh my God. What the fuck happened to you? Dude, you just... Help.
Hey, what's this?
Bro.
I'm fishing for reals here,
even
bro.
though Núñez he had a pretty good World Cup. Oh, sorry, I was supposed to start off with Uruguay not having a great World Cup. I think Núñez played very well. I think he's played very well throughout the season too. I think he had a little shit start because of his attitude, and I didn't like his attitude at all. I didn't give him any credit for anything until I'm like, okay, he's just young. You know, he's still getting his head around things, and he held himself really well on the World Cup stage. So,
look,
that's a good shout.
When it happens, this reel is going to go viral, and I want you to know that I'm not going to be happy about it because I still don't like him, even if it happens.
I don't think anyone's going to like the fact that they
Liverpool's coming back, and I'm not happy about it.
No, they will though. Like we've mentioned, the rest that they should have had, they've had now. In between seasons, you know, everything was rushed in between seasons last season. So it's a COVID, and you know the deadlines in which the games had to be played, and then the next season had to be fitted in too. So yeah, I think Liverpool at minimum finished 4th. At minimum.
Yeah, definitely.
At minimum. I wouldn't be surprised they finished top 3. And yeah, knock Tottenham out of there. Depends how Newcastle want to play, but you know, I don't want to say it, but I just see Arsenal going on a really bad run. I don't want to say it, but I just see them going on a really bad run. I just do. Like I said, they're a momentum team, and I just see them losing 3 straight, dropping 9 points, and then bang, all the other teams are back up there again. You know, City's going to be first. You know, if Chelsea decide to do something, you know, still scrape points together, they can still stay in for the sniff for the top 4.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have your Tottenham and Arsenal's dropping off. Yeah. You're going to. Yeah. It's gonna happen.
Well, look, it's Christmas. It's time for giving, and my only wish is that Chelsea somehow scrape back into the top 4.
No.
But what? But what?
Santa says get fucked.
What I was gonna say is, what you'll see by the end of the season is that Santa's not real.
Yeah. That whatever you wish for is not going to come.
No.
And in life, you've got to work hard, and that is what Chelsea aren't used to. I'm only joking. Anyway, so I think we can wrap it up there, mate.
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is
I can't wait.
I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. I'm looking forward to what both of our clubs decide to turn around and do, whether they do it in typical Chelsea United fashion or actually do it in typical Chelsea fashion, turn around really quickly, or do it in typical United fashion, and wait about a decade and a whole new ownership to change things. So I think we're going to look back on this whole situation with United in particular, and we're going to literally look at us as though we were prisoners to these guys. We couldn't do anything about it. We couldn't fund anything. Nothing could be, nothing could be built in order to help us get to where we need to be. But you had owners that were very forward thinking, probably not the most progressive, being Russian, but anyway. But now that you've got American owners, the sky's the limit for them. Sky is the limit.
Yeah.
And I think you guys did a very good job. In appointing them as owners. So what happens there? Liverpool, top 3.
Sweet as. Well, Merry Christmas, everyone. Glad to have the Premier League back. And we will see you after the first round of games done.
Yep, that'll be in between Christmas and New Year, and then we'll do the episode then. And then that'll be it for the year. So, I appreciate you guys tuning in throughout this whole year. I think we should probably leave this for the final episode, but just a little warm-up. Appreciate all the support and ideas, and we've really have taken them on, and we really are trying to apply them, and we know we need to be consistent with it all, and I think we've done a really good job, Aiden, if I'm honest, mate. Honestly, in terms of where conceptualizing from our Snapchat conversations about, you know, football, and like we should do a podcast one day, and we've actually done it. And there's big props goes to Aiden. He sets all of this up, and I'm honestly just the gab. I just talk a lot of shit, but couldn't do it without this kid. So,
Oh,
nah, I know
Good
we're gonna
beauty.
build. We're building something special here,
Yeah.
mate. So,
it's happening.
yeah, we'll
Next
get
World-
there. Just about applying again.
Next World Cup, we might even be.
Hopefully, we're in
Might
America,
even be
man.
there,
That'd be
yeah.
fucking nuts.
Imagine that.
Let's just manifest that
Manifest
stuff,
it.
man.
It's
Exactly
gonna
right,
happen.
brother. The secret. You know that
Yeah.
book, The Secret. Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't really, but apparently, all entrepreneurs know about it, including McGregor. So anyway, just gotta
Awesome.
get what you want. You gotta whatever you want. You gotta throw out there. So United to win the title this year.
Yeah.
Anyway, nah.
Oh,
Anyway, let's wrap
catch
it up.
up. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
See
Appreciate
you
it.
later. Merry
I'm not doing that again. No.
Sutar. Sutar?
No.
Not Sutar.
You can do the
Okay.
Sutar.
Sutar.
I'm gonna say, stay safe over Christmas and have a good one, guys.
And Messi's the GOAT. Just, you have to say it now.
Messi's the GOAT. Done.
Yeah. All right. Peace out. Laters.
See you guys.